Hi, my name is Jack and I'm from the One Disease team. And today we are going to present to you our hackathon product. It's called One Disease app. So just a quick summary on what onedisease.org does. So their mission is to eliminate diseases from indigenous communities, one disease at a time. And the current mission is eliminating scabies. So the current framework, it takes about 3 to 6 months for them to actually prep and liaise with the government and communities before they can actually do any groundwork, and it's 1 to 2 weeks in recruitment and 1 week to 2 weeks for the actual screening and follow-up treatments. And currently during the screening they actually use a digital form on an Android tablet. So to summarize some of the challenges. So there's a lot of NGOs with goodwills. They all approach the government throughout the year and trying to get into some of these communities. But there's only a certain amount of bandwidth for the government, people in the government, and also the communities to actually meet the needs of all these NGOs. So as a result, it actually often takes a long lead time before any groundwork actually begins. And the second challenge is just there's just limited amount of clinicians and expert resource for face-to-face screening. So it's actually affecting the scalability of some of the work One Disease wants to accomplish. So our app statement is One Disease app empowers community members to capture, diagnose and treat visually observable diseases. And we'll take you through a day in life of Bundiel from the township of Yukala in the Northern Territory to see how we are going to change this situation.
Bundiel is a health worker and community elder in the town of Yukala in the Northern Territory. She has volunteered to work with One Disease to be a scabies screener in the community. Today, Bundiel has many screenings to do. She is going to screen a couple of houses down the street. She sets her app up for the day by logging in and tapping on the GPS icon to auto-populate a list of addresses near her. She chooses one of the addresses on her list and enters the house number. Bundiel greets Mum and her 3 kids.
Hi, I'm Bundiel, the health skim mum. Do you mind if I check everyone in the house?
Yeah, sure. Bundiel clicks yes, and all the names living in that house are displayed.
Let's start with you, little girl. What's your name, little girl?
My name is Gunnar.
Bundiel chooses the name of Gunnan in the list. The app takes Bundiel to the screening page where she notices there are some hot zones.
Good. Now I won't forget to screen the hot zone areas.
She notices several spots on the bottom. She taps on the bottom hotspot and all applicable skin conditions are displayed.
Okay, this is scabies. That too, and this one as well. Does your body itch, Gunnar?
Yes.
Have you been in contact with anyone that itches, Gunnar?
Yes.
Bundiel is taken to the diagnosis and treatment page. The diagnosis is possible and cream is needed to treat the affected areas.
Alright, Gunnar, come here. Let me put some ointment on you. Okay, who wants to be next?
Me.
Bundiel continues the assessment among the family, and once she has screened everyone, she checks the name list and confirms that everyone living in the house has been checked.
Hi Mum, thank you very much for today. We'll be following up with you in a week's time.
So she schedules a follow-up time by entering the mother's mobile number, so a reminder can be sent to mum later.
Okay, so some of the features of the One Disease app, location-based search. So when the user turns up at the house, they can immediately drag out the information about all the people in that household. And new screening UI to capture and document observations. This is a leap from what we currently have, and it's specially designed for low literacy level users. And ability to add screening modules for other observable diseases when partnering up with multiple NGOs. So there's a module element to this app where we can have different NGOs or piggyback on the infrastructure they already have on ground in some of these communities. Bulk screening to increase efficiency and reduce community fatigue, so they can screen a lot of people in one go rather than doing one by one and having people to sort of line up for some of these screenings. And remote quality control system, allowing experts to oversee screening process remotely. Essentially, experts now get to sit in a clinic while community members goes out and does the screening with this app, and over the course of the screening process, the expert gets to tap into the actual screener's app to oversee exactly what they actually visually observing and whether they're making the right, they're entering the right data. Essentially, so that's the features. And so with our app, now we have one app for many causes. So we relieve the government and the community of some bandwidth space so they can allow more NGO doing more work on the ground, and one expert, more outreach. So now we have an expert that can sit in the clinic and oversee or the community members who volunteer to be screeners to screen their own community. So thank you. From the team, we are Team One Disease. On behalf of Chris, Venus, Janek, Shirley, Esther, and myself, thank you.